What is up? Oh my god, this song is a fucking banger. Holy shit. Dude, I love the music in these games. Oh my god. I don't know if the volume's gonna be good. I need to test this. I normally test before and I forgot. But also, here's the thing. Title screen music is not a good indicator, so I shouldn't test it now. I was about to test it. Okay. So I own the DLC or like the special because it's the pre-order bonus that they're gonna charge you for once it's no longer. I mean, it's out, but it's still you have until like end of September to buy it free of charge or like get it for free, which is kind of funny. Like it's a pre-order bonus, but it's like I'm not a big pre-order bonus guy. I'm not familiar with it, but so I don't know if that's a normal thing. But anyway. Interesting. The Great Ace Attorney Adventures, Great Ace Attorney 2 Resolve. Let's go. Wait, did I do the right one?
The Empire of Japan. After opening its doors, a push for cultural transformation brought great waves of Western influence to this far eastern island nation. The revolution washed over the land, making life in the capital exciting and unsettling. It was a period of great change, and some was swept away by the tide. But for one man, the turbulence of that era was just the beginning of an extraordinary story.
The Great Departure. The Adventure of the Great Departure. (22nd November, 8:43 a.m.) Supreme Court of Judicature. Defendant's Antechamber 5. Oh, I'm not in the game. Okay, wait. Am I? Oh. Okay. The one thing with the face cam is if I make it. Wait a minute. Can I? Is this gonna work? No. God damn it. Here. Is there a way? Oh, let me duplicate the scene. Just so I have a save of the of when it was aligned, and then I don't give a shit about the fucking. We can just not deal with this right now. Yes. Okay. I still can't believe it. I still can't believe this is happening. How can it be that just beyond the doors to this quiet little chamber is the highest court in Japan, waiting to decide my fate? Who's gonna be the waifu in this game? Is that how bailiff is spelled? Why am I? Is that? Why does that look wrong to me? Nope, that's how it's spelled. I guess I just haven't seen it with a capital B before. It seemed off to me. I don't. Oh no, nothing. Wait, what did he say? I don't. Savior glares, murderer. What's our name? Yeah, I feel like this guy's more of a Chad than Phoenix. Phoenix was like not really a Chad. Phoenix was not. I mean, actually, I know nothing about him. Just based on the haircut, though, seems like more of a gamer. Rio, no. Oh, that's so, okay. It's so hard to say properly. It's like it's like a unique sound. The like the RY is not Ri. It's not like Ryu. It's like Ru. Like it's like a unique, but it's so hard to do correctly. And I never really like got it. And I think most people probably are not gonna like really say it. Like I don't. It's just not. If you don't learn to say certain sounds when you're growing up, you just can't. It's like you can't do it. Like same with like L's and R's in Japanese are like really like an between an L and an R. That's like kind of closer to an R usually, but not always. And it's like, it's so hard. Like you can't like the la, like it's hard to do the in between. And then just for Japanese people, it's hard to, or Japanese speakers, I guess. It's hard to then split it. Japanese native speakers, it's hard to split that into R and L. I guess non-English Japanese native speak, like, never mind. I'm trying to be specific, but it's like Ryunosuke, but it's like, it's not Ryu. It's not. There's no E. It's not Ryunosuke. It's like, I can't do it. It's like Ryunosuke, like Ryunosuke. Like it's. Oh, I'm doing the thing again where I'm trying to like practice my Japanese pronunciation on stream, but Ryunosuke. Dude, can I just call him Naruhodo? Can I just dude, Naruhodo-san, dude, the Japanese. Okay, anyway. Can I just call him Nosuke, or what's a nickname that you can get from his name that doesn't require? Is there a nick? Is there a nick of this game? Why was it translated as a nick? It's such a random, but second year student at the Imperial Yume University. I wonder if Yume was Y-U-U or Y-U-M. Like, Yume is dream. I wonder, wait, dream doesn't have the first U, right? It's just Yume, right? Oh god, I searched on Google, not G-Show. No, wait, Yume? No, Yume is famous and it does have the extra U. What was that? I don't know what dream is. Dude, I don't know my Japanese, fuck. But wait, when I search Yume on Google, Yume is a Chinese name. Female given Chinese name, so maybe, I don't know. See, but I feel like this kanji probably does have the extra U. It's just romanized. I'm gonna be thinking about the translation a lot. Now here I am, awaiting my trial. Yeah, okay. But wait a minute, even Ryunosuke has like the extra Naruhodo is gonna have the extra syllable. Give me wiki. If you don't have the Romaji or the hiragana, then it doesn't even have the Japanese. Oh my god. Oh wait, no. Yeah, it is. Okay, so they romanized out the extra syllable, which I fucking hate. Yeah, look. Ryunosuke. Well, you can't see it. Yeah, look. But there's an extra U. I don't. For pronunciation for American people, it doesn't really there is a difference, but it's not really that noticeable. So it's like, but the problem is, then when you're trying to like, it's better to leave it. And who are you? I'm this man's lawyer. Wait, isn't he the prosecutor? Can you like switch? I guess you can be both defendant. I don't. It's not like different bar exam stuff. I don't know. Well, actually, this is all based on Japan's, or at least I don't know. This is like some ancient thing, so I don't know how it's different, but it's based on Japan's legal system, not America's. So that's why whenever there's like videos, like lawyer watches Ace Attorney, it's like they assume it's based on the American for some reason, which isn't. I don't know why they would think that, but until a judge has given his verdict on the case. Okay, the text goes so slowly. Oh my god. No one has the right to treat him as a criminal, so you will hold your tongue. Is there a way? I don't want autoplay. I want. No, not auto. I want. I was looking at the settings earlier because I had to fix some stuff. So this game is one of those games where I was having this issue for some game earlier, but the border, like the full screen window automatically goes to the main window of the computer. You can't move it to the other window and then not like re-full screen it to make it go on the right window. So I had to switch my monitors, which just means I won't be able to see Discord notifications during stream, but I don't know if that matters. It's kind of annoying, but I was thinking about doing that anyway, but still not. Stupid. Oh, that is so strange. That is very... Some accolades, so you don't get achievements. Yeah. Good. Good. Jesus. Is this the journalist mode? Oh, making a overused joke. That's still really funny though. Oh my god, my face cam's doing the thing. Apparently there's a way. There's like the new Elgato face cam like doesn't. Dude, what is going? Just look at this. It's so bad. But the new Elgato thing, which doesn't have autofocus, but which I thought was a bad thing, but apparently it won't matter. Jesus, look at how much it just changes when you just do a little. What do I normally set it at? 3250, I'm pretty sure. But oh my god. See, but you know what's strange is that the gain was at 0, but then it was acting as if it was at 250. You know what I mean? Like 255. There's a lot of illogical things. Oh, I left the low light balance on accidentally. Whoops. I don't think it does anything, but what was I gonna do? I was gonna do something. Oh well. Oh, is the audio good? I should check that, huh? I'll just open the stream on my phone rather than doing the thing where I like rather than doing the thing where I like do it on my computer, because then there's the stream echo and stuff, and that's just weird. Headphones, please connect. Hello? Dude, the AirPods Pros, at least my AirPods Pros, do not connect at all consistent with my Android. AirPods, no issues, none. AirPods Pros, half the time they connect incorrectly. Really fucking annoying. Okay, let's see. Can I not? Oh, okay. Please take me to my channel. It's a little loud for my taste. Okay, I'll put it down to 20%. I don't know if that's any better. Yeah, seems better. I don't know. Even then, it's still a little loud. Okay, now it's at 10%. It was at 14, but the problem with this game is the music is such a banger. It has to. Okay, I'll leave it at 14 for now. Anyway, it's probably better, way better than 30. I put it to 15. Okay, let's actually play the game. I've been streaming for like 15 minutes and I haven't done anything, but it's okay. I love my title. It's such a meme. I feel like I find myself really funny, but you have to like be in the niche that it applies to, right? So you only find the title funny if you already like play Ace Attorney. But I guess that is who I'm appealing to by playing this. But like, there's like a lot of other stuff like that too. Like I made a joke. The Amaranth Metreon Zinthos joke is only funny if you don't like. Well, first of all, you have to know who Amaranth is, but then you also have to not like hate her. And then you also, well, I mean, I guess you could find it funny if you hate her, but and then you also have to watch like Teen Titans, which I feel like is such a wide base, but it's also like there's just so many people in the world. What was I doing when I opened this? Oh, is there a way to make the fucking... There's no sliders, which is really bizarre. Let's just save. So in the original... What? So strange. In the original game on iPad, the original trilogy, it was so easy to save Scum. So easy. But then the future ones, you couldn't... It took like so much longer. Same with Danganronpa 1 and 2 versus V3. V3 loading was so much slower compared to the first two games. I guess, I mean, V3 was like more expansive, but it just wasn't, I guess it wasn't optimized as well because it wasn't like, I don't know, like the graphics weren't like, you know what I mean? Like it wasn't like crazy more. I mean, it was like a bigger game, but I don't know why that. If you're just saving your progress, it doesn't, why that would matter. I don't know. No, how do it's just so slow. I'm not turning text skip on because I'll miss important stuff because I mash. Text box transparency is good. This is for autoplay though. This isn't, that doesn't affect the actual text. That's so annoying. Ugh. And the problem with auto is that I'll miss stuff because I read really quickly, but if I'm like not paying attention, or I read really quickly when I'm paying attention, but then if I'm not paying attention, then it's fucked, so. Yeah, it still seemed... What court officer should behave? Right, Ryunosuke? Oh, yes, yes, of course. I mean, oh, yes, of course, sorry. Is he like Apollo? He's really scammery. Why are you apologizing to me? What are you apologizing to me for? Oh, no, I suppose that wasn't my fault. But really, Cosma, never meant to drag you into this. I'm sorry. Ha ha ha. There you go again, apologizing. I'm really excited. Wait a minute. Is it apologizing with a Z? Is this British spelling? Are they doing British spelling on us? Also, why is this here? Let me... Okay, just there's a little bit of like green screen fringing or I don't know. Wait a minute. Apologizing. Bro, they did the British spelling on us. Stop it. Stop it. Stop with the inferior British spellings. Oh my god. Okay. What did he say? I don't. Fuck. I'm already missing stuff. Oh wait, dude. History. Look at this shit. Dude, the jury is biased. Okay, can we go to the beginning? I think I missed stuff. Savior Glaire's murder. Okay, that's what he said. Oh, he's not even a lawyer. Yeah, I didn't even. Just like always. Okay, maybe he's less of a Chad than Phoenix. Okay, I take it back. Yume University professor murdered in cold blood by student. Obviously, you didn't actually do it, did you? Of course not. You have to believe me, I didn't do it. I could never murder someone. I could definitely... Well, okay, define murder. I could definitely kill someone. Murder imply... Well, murder doesn't imply cold blood, right? Murder is killing of another human. Because you can't... Apparently you can't murder animal. I think there's like multiple... There's like the legal definition. There's the denotation. And then there's like the actual... There's the connotation. Murder. The unlawful premeditated killing of one human being. So they just use the actual legal definition. Kill someone unlawfully and with premeditation. So there's no... They don't even define a distinction between the legal and the... Interesting. So... Then I would never... No, that's... Okay, that's not true either. My cat is like missing, probably dead because he's like sick. But then we saw like random people, or we saw, but apparently it was seen random people feeding him, like that weren't us. So this seems unlikely, but I guess it is possible that he was like kidnapped because I don't know, people are insane, which that seems like really unlikely. But if so, then his luck is like the shittiest. He's sick with like hyperthyroidism and he was just kidnapped. But I think he's probably just dead from the hyperthyroidism. It finally got him. And he doesn't live inside, so his body's just probably somewhere we don't know. But the one reason why it's not like a totally... Well, I mean, other than the fact that we saw someone feeding him, right? Because you would never... Oh, yeah, he was kidnapped out of nowhere. You would just... assume he was dead, right? Occam's razor. But not only did we see people feeding him and we found like multiple food things. So it's like they've done it multiple times. But then also he's not in any of the normal places, right? So he used to live across the street, and so it's like the third set of neighbors that live there now, but they haven't found him either, right? So if he was, I mean, like, where he would just be dead, right? He wouldn't like have hidden, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make sense that he wouldn't be where he normally is when he's alive, right? So him being stolen is actually not like, it seems reasonable. So I would probably, I shouldn't be saying this on fucking Twitch, but those people, hypothetically, this is hypothetically, it would be bad for people to have kidnapped my cat, for them. Okay, back to fuck. I need to delete the VOD now. This is I believe you. I know you're innocent. Oh, dude, is he like the fucking Phoenix, right? You gotta believe in your clients, innocent. Always believe in them. And then, except, that's what I liked about the second game. Oh, spoilers, but they weren't always innocent. Kazuma Asogi, my best friend, also in his second year at Yume University. But he's far more clever than I. Than me, you fucking... Dude, what is this with the grammar? Far more clever than me. I mean, it doesn't matter. Far more clever than I is a perfect... I'm just... If you're gonna start spelling apologizing with a S and not a Z, then I'm gonna... A star student, in fact. He's even a qualified lawyer. Impressive, considering he's still an undergraduate. What does that mean? It's not that impressive. Wait, did he just interrupt the narration? The very concept of lawyers is only a few years old here in Japan anyway. My qualifications don't mean much yet. Said exactly the same thing 3 days ago. But I'm proud to have a friend like you, Kazuma. Truly. 3 days ago. Yes, that's when all this started. Congratulations, Kazuma. Looks like you're going to get to study abroad at last. I know. I've been forever dreaming of this day. Finally, those government elites have acknowledged my academic achievements and successes in court. So you'll be representing Japan as you immerse yourself in the most sophisticated legal system in the world. I'm really happy for you, and proud as your friend. There's no soul in the university who doesn't know Kazuma's name. He's a living legend. It's like there's some mysterious aura billowing around his temple. I want to bring about change in our own legal system. That's why I have to cross the ocean to see the real thing with my own eyes. The heart of the British Empire. Dude, colonialism. I wish I could see it too. No, there was this whole thing where in the Capcom hack that leaked a ton of documents and confirmed this game's localization. Apparently, they were trying to be like really careful about like not like whitewashing stuff or like being like. So they did the opposite, like because the Phoenix Wright games are like super. I mean, his name is Phoenix Wright. They're super localized. They're like super, and I think it's good, but I wouldn't support it now. Like, if the games were to be translated now, I would want them to be, not, like, just translated, not localized, because localization is gross, disgusting garbage, as it is practiced today. There is a case, like, I think what Capcom did is not bad, but it's just not, I don't agree with it. But this was, like, now they're trying to be super, like, his name is Ryunosuke Naruhodo, not right, but then, of course, in canon, right, in the English localized canon, which is obviously different from the Japanese canon, you could just say he hasn't immigrated yet. I guess in this case it would be emigrated, but anyway. Come with me. We'd have a wild time, or his family hasn't, but we'd have a wild time tearing up the streets of Her Majesty's City of London together. If only it were that simple. Why is it not simple? I don't understand. Oh dear, look at the time. Is he just smiling the whole time? I'd better be going. Alright, I'll see you later. I think I'll stay and enjoy this place a while longer. Good idea. After all, it's not every day you get to visit a high-class Western restaurant like this. See you in English class tomorrow then, partner. Dude, lay it on the high-class English restaurant. Yeah. Or Western. Yeah. It was straight after that. That's when it happened. Asogi, may I have a word? Dude, girl. Girl? Professor, I didn't know you were coming. Also, I know I'm not saying asogi with a Japanese accent as all, but that's like how you would say it. Like, I'm not gonna go asogi every time. Like, it's asogi. It's like, I hate that. I really fucking hate when, especially in dubs, when they're talking with a normal American accent, like you would, and then they say the Japanese name. They go, "Hey, Kazuma. Hey, asogi." Like, it's so unnatural and gross. Like, I just, and you know what's absurd about it is that, like, half the time, no, most of the time, they get the Japanese pronunciation wrong anyway. They don't even say it correctly. So it's like, why are you pausing, like literally pausing to like say the Japanese name, not in the normal Western American accent way, but you still don't even get the pronunciation right. It's so ridiculous. It's like, I mean, like some of these dubs, it's like, I think Demon Slayer does it. Demon Slayer was bad about that. I think. I want to say it was. But there was some other one that was like, oh my, like I couldn't watch it. It was so fucking awful. It was just like, stop it. Just say, like Danganronpa no. Danganronpa does do it sometimes though. So Danganronpa is weird about that shit. Right? They say Monokuma, even though that's the thing where you just say Monokuma. It's Monokuma. There's no American accent thing there. You're just saying it wrong. Right? And then they say Makoto, because that's how you would say the name, Makoto. But then they say Mahiru. It's like, no, it's Mahiru. Like, stop. Just be consistent. If you're gonna go for be consistent and be correct. If you're gonna go for the correct pronunciation, right? Like non-westernized accented pronunciation, actually get the correct pronunciation, and then do that consistently, and don't only do it for like a couple names. You know, it's just like, Professor, I didn't know you were coming. Well, this case has been personal. This case, I'm fucking illiterate. I don't know what happened. I used to read in class, and I was so good at it. I was like the best reader in class. But something about streaming, something about being in this atmosphere, or like, I don't know, but just makes me fucking illiterate. Well, this case has personal significance to me, but never mind that for now. Asogi, you should go immediately to the judge's chambers. To His Excellency's chambers? Why? He was looking for you before. You advocating for the defense in this trial was a sudden decision. It seems there may be some confusion about procedures today as a result. Who is this man? I feel as though I've seen him at university before. At university? Dude, they're speaking fucking now. It's Canadian English, or like it's all the same, but not American English. Why localize it? Why? I want American English. I'm joking. I definitely think American English. Well, for this stuff, it doesn't bother me. At university instead of at the university, like you because in English that doesn't, or in American that doesn't. In American, the idea that you have to say American English, it's like what do you think I'm saying? American Spanish, but in American it's not. That's wrong. But it's more like the spelling things. Like, why would you spell it the British way? If there are way more Americans, or like if American English is way more prominent, why would you use the less common? It doesn't make sense to me. You know what I mean? Although I get that they're going to like Europe or whatever, like they're gonna go to the British Empire, but we are not the British Empire. Just because they're in the game they're going doesn't mean that they then have to use it. Doesn't, like, to me, that it doesn't transfer over. That there's always a barrier, like that's not helping by immersion. You know what I mean? Cosma, I see. I'll go once then. I shall accompany you. Okay, what's the ship? Is it MC with this girl, or is it Cosmo with this girl? Oh my god, she's looking at us. That scared the shit. She just like looked up at us. Oh my god. All right then. Like, and I was like looking at that part of the screen because I was looking at her, and then she just stares at you. Fucking Christ. Okay. All right then, Runosuke. I'll see you in the courtroom. Yes, thanks, Cosmo. That was not. Jesus. But that's a new thing where they look at you. Is that it? I mean, they've looked straight, but not from the sides. This is a new sprite they've made. Oh my god, stop it. Stop it. Dude, it's fucking Omni-Man. Look at that shit. Literally Omni-Man is fucking staring at us. Chills. I mean, not... Yeah, chills. Not really chills. My pedantry interferes with my ability to say hyperbole because I'm so fucking pedantic and the correcting of everyone, including myself, that hyperbole itself is wrong because it's hyperbole. But fuck. If I may. Yes. Sorry. You must be the defendant. Ryunosuke Naruhodo, I believe. Yes, that's right. My name is Eugene Mikotoba. Oh, wait, so he's the dad of the girl? Because I remember her name is Mikotoba, but... And also, his name was definitely Yu with, like, 2 U's instead of 1. I'm a professor of forensic medicine at Yume University. Ah, Professor Mikotoba. I've heard that name from Kazuma before. As I recall, he's been pushing to get the government to agree to Kazuma studying abroad. He's the murderer. Guys, how much you want to bet? He did it. How much you want to bet? Are we taking bets? He did it. Asogi has told me about you. You and he are best friends, I understand. I wonder what word they use in Japanese for that. Because in Japan, from my understanding, which this could be wrong, you don't really have a concept of, like, best friends, like, in America, where you have a best friend. Like, one singular friend is better than all your other friends, closer to all your other friends. It's not the same. It doesn't work the same way in Japan, from my understanding. Which could be wrong, and maybe it's, like, changed over the years. But a lot of my understanding is just from 2 different Japanese teachers that I've had. And I went there myself, too, but it's not anywhere near, like, an actual native Japanese person's cultural understanding. So that's just a disclaimer on all of my Japanese knowledge permanently. Permanent disclaimer. As such, I feel you should know. Know what? Well, as you've no doubt heard, Asogi's been granted permission to go and study in Great Britain. However, he should fail to defend you in today's trial. I'm afraid that permission will be revoked and never granted again. Well, he's just going to defend me, so. Did you see that? They just said what? And they put the exclamation point after the question mark, which is the better way to do it, because it's like you have the question and then it's an excited question. So you put it second. I mean, the best way to do it is to use an interrobang, but, yeah. But, you know, we can't always get everything we want. Gotta focus on the small victories. As I suspected, you were unaware of this. Dude, it's literally Omni-Man. I had a feeling Asogi may have chosen not to tell you. He's agreed to defend me, knowing that if he fails, his dreams will be shattered. Dude, the chord mess is so, like, horrible. It's not. It's such a... But I don't understand. Why would the government do such a thing? Because the government is full of shit. Dude, yellow-pilled. Or like, straight up anarchist-pilled. There's not a good... Black-pilled doesn't work. Not a good word for that. Why would the government do such a thing? The administration has chosen from a large number of applicants for overseas study. It's very difficult to persuade them to grant permission, even in the most favorable of circumstances. Okay, why when I press A does it not complete the text box? I think even the original games did that. I don't believe it. But I didn't do it. I swear it. I'm not a murderer. I'm sure that's true. Nevertheless, I can assure you that proving your innocence will be no easy task. Because you did it, and you made it look like we did it very well. You see, there are certain peculiarities about today's trial. Sorry, what do you mean? You'll soon understand once proceedings get underway. Are they going to use a spirit medium and the spirit says we did it? But then what should I do? Well. Oh my god, this is terrifying. Naturally, I'm not going to suggest doing anything that could lead to a conviction. Right, so. As soon as the trial starts, the judge will pose a certain question to the defense. When that happens, you must answer before anyone else. You must say, I do. I do, but what will the question be? Surely not. Do you accept the accusations brought before you? Of course not. Okay, this is interesting. I'm not gonna say it. Fuck Omni-Man. Omni-Man is sus. I've given up. Lit, I said unironically for like a year, and then it became unironic. And now, or I said ironically for a year, and then it became unironic. A sus is gone. What? Defense. I think they're spelling defense the British way too. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Oh my god, they are. Court is about to begin. Proceed to the courtroom at once. Why aren't they labeled? The bailiffs, it should be bailiff A, bailiff B, bailiff 1, bailiff 2. It's just bailiff. Which one's talking? How do I know? It would seem our surreptitious discussions are to be cut short. Now, I don't even know what this word means. See, this is what I mean. I learn new words. This is how I know new words. So I will never use this, but surreptitious.
Surreptitious.
I knew how to say it because I think I've heard it before, but I'm really good at guessing how words are said without knowing them, which in a non-shitty language, or in like a better language, in a universal language, there would be no question. It's like, oh, I think it's said this way. You would know. It would be self-evident how it's said, but English is not that language. So kept secret, especially because it would not be approved of. Surreptitious. Interesting. I just think of syrup. Like, I want some maple. You know? So allow me to summarize. Kazuma Sogi must not be the defense lawyer in this trial. Of course, as a defendant, the final decision is yours. What are you waiting for? Do you want to be found guilty for failing to appear? Get moving. There's no point in anyone advocating for the likes of you anyway. Well, so we're definitely wanting it to be Kazuma. This is it. If the trial goes badly, Kazuma's dreams of studying abroad are over. See, okay, so, and what's more, just have faith in the system and then it doesn't matter. I'll be found guilty of murder. And so, with absolutely no idea of what lay ahead, I embarked on that unforgettable trial. Embarked implies agency, doesn't it? My one and only chance of proving my innocence, the trial that would decide my destiny. Also, the one moment I turned on autoplay was because then I had to, like, I couldn't stop advancing it. 22nd November, 9 a.m., Supreme Court of Judicature. Courtroom 2. Oh my god, his eyes. So this is a courtroom. What are you? Is he okay? The Supreme Court of Judicature. No court in the land has more power. I don't much like... Excuse me. I don't much like the look of those people sitting in the public gallery. Yeah, they look like NPCs. Lots of military now, the uniform's in there. I'm pretty sure it's only military, but sure. The powers that be have demanded that this be a secret trial. A secret trial, a trial that's closed to ordinary members of the public. Only military and government officers may attend. Officials. Same, almost the same difference. What? But why? It'll become clear in time. But for now. Okay, so the guy who... You need to concentrate, Ryunosuke. It's about to begin. So the guy who was killed was a secret agent. It's Pain. Oh my god. I forgot how they always have Pain start the game. The fucking the Ace Attorney, the Professor Layton one didn't though, which I don't know if that was good or bad. That it didn't start with Pain. I was kind of over it. Auchi. The prosecution is ready, Your Excellency. Excuse me. As is the defense, spelled incorrectly. Before we begin, there's one point of order I would like to confirm. Yesterday evening, the defense made a last-minute request for a change of advocate. That's correct, Your Excellency. I made the request myself. Normal procedure is for the defendant's advocacy to be decided 2 days prior to the trial. As this is unusual circumstance, I'm obliged for final confirmation now. Who advocates for the defendant in this trial? Who's going to defend me? Wait and see, dude. I want a bad answer. I don't give a shit. Kazuma's the lawyer here. I can't defend myself. If I said I do, I would be tantamount to lying. And I've been accused of murder, for goodness sake. There's no time for lies. Try to stop fidgeting, Ryunosuke. It's distracting. But if I don't say I'll defend myself now, things could end very badly for my friend. Well, dude, he's decided to defend us. I don't understand. Do we have to trust the guy? Is this the wrong path? I don't know. Oh, he did it anyway. What does it mean of this unruly outburst? I would like to inform the court that I, Ryunosuke Naruhodo, will be defending myself. You'll be... What? Dude, I haven't raised my hand in so long, like in school. Dude, that's where all my arm strength was from, and now it's over. What are you playing at, Ryunosuke? Professor Mikotoba told me everything. Just now, before the trial. He did what? He said that your dreams of studying abroad would be dashed if you were to lose. How sad. It means you don't have faith in me. Yeah, dude. See? You think I won't be able to get you off. No, it's not that, really. It's just that, well, on the off chance that things don't go well for me, I couldn't bear to be the reason that you... Yes, I knew that's how you'd feel. Which is exactly why I decided not to tell you. Professor Mikotoba shouldn't have stuck his nose in. Very well. The court hereby recognizes the defendant's desire to advocate for himself in today's trial. Well, well. Does the accused admit defeat already, renouncing his own counsel? Really?
Objection!
Make no mistake, counsel. This merely shows that the defendant's innocence is so apparent he's confident he can speak for himself. I don't know if that's how that logic works, but isn't that so, Naruhodo-san? Oh, they kept honorifics! Yes! Yes! Okay, so... I'm huge. You cannot translate away honorifics. Maybe some of them, right? Maybe some, and maybe in some circumstances where only those translate awayable honorifics are used, you can translate them away fully. But on the whole, there are certain honorifics like san and chan and kun, and like even sensei sometimes. It doesn't make sense. Like you lose meaning by removing them, because say a character goes from calling someone san to chan, you can't translate that. Say a character goes from calling someone chan to nothing, from san to nothing, from nothing to san. You can't. You have to have honorifics for it to be understood. Let's fucking go. Okay. I'm excited. That's good. So that means that doesn't mean the translation will be good, but it gives me I mean, I'm not going to know if the translation's bad. I'm not looking at the fucking Japanese, but it indicates... It's a thing I agree with. So therefore, it indicates something that I would like overall. So we'll see. But that gives me hope. Oh, yes, exactly. Exactly what I wasn't thinking. I'm not confident at all. Oh, dude, it is the Phoenix Sprite. In fact, my mind's a complete blank. Okay, also, we've been going for 46 minutes, and I'm like 5 minutes into the game. Good pace, good pace. I realize, you're in charge now, but still trying to look so bewildered. Well, for a mere university student to be brought before the Supreme Court, you must have perpetrated a most heinous crime indeed. I mean, they've had, like, what was it, middle schoolers or elementary schools in front of the Supreme Court for, like, freedom of speech issues in America, so I don't think that logic applies. But as you are no doubt aware, this is the Supreme Court of Judicature of Japan. That's not a word I've never heard. This is the Supreme Court of Judicature of Japan. I'm trying to say it without like slowing down. Accordingly, the very highest standards of conduct are expected of all present. Do I make myself clear? Yes, Your Excellency. So where's the voice acting? When are we getting into them? It is therefore my duty to assess your competence for the task you've undertaken. My competence? What does that mean? He doesn't know what competence mean? What? Oh my god. Holy shit. Let's start with the very simplest of questions. Kindly state before the court the name of the victim in this case. So the one thing that I don't necessarily... Wait, is that a... The one thing I'll say is that in the original trilogy, HD trilogy, there were achievements for giving wrong answers. But I don't know if I need to do that, and I don't want to have to replay, so... Press Y. It's going to be Y. Oh. Right bumper? Ugh. I don't... Triggers are way better. I don't... It's just more comfortable. Who the hell is this? Oh, he's the victim. I was like, oh my god, it's funny. I was like, who is this? John H. Wilson. He was a visiting professor. Yeah, okay, this guy definitely killed him. I'm like confident. Takasuchi Aouchi. Dude, okay. Everything to do with the current case can be found in the court record. Better to keep His Excellency waiting. Okay, we're changing the controls. Wait, can you not? Oh my god. What? What? You can change keyboard controls, but not... Are you kidding? What? What? Oh, whoops. That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, you can't. Wow, that is horrible. Okay. Find the victim in the people section of the... I already looked here, you fucking... I'm not... Are we to present it? Yes! The victim was none other than Takasuchi Aouchi. Then who's the uptight, bespectacled top-knot standing opposite? Who's a bespectacled top-knot? Ugh, sorry. For some reason that just came out, even though I know it's wrong. I'm achievement hunting. Stop it. No one cares. Perhaps you're unaware I'm a master of the ancient no sword style, or no style sword art. A pathetic little child like you would be sliced to pieces before you even came close to taking my life. I wouldn't provoke that proud Edo spirit. He might draw his blade on you. I thought the courtroom was sparring. I thought courtroom sparring was supposed to be done with words. Also, I don't like his stammering is done with commas and not dashes, which is a little weird. Normally you use dashes for stammering, but okay. I must say, you're still not instilling court with much confidence here. Quickly, give him the correct answer before he turns his gavel on you. Find the victim in the people section. Press Y to present it now. I love how he's like so like dead-eyed, or like I don't even like he's like not focused on anything. The victim was none other than Kazuma Asogi. Oh, then why is that pompous-looking boy with the billowing headband still there standing next to you? Oops. Oops. Doesn't do that justice. Not content with having killed Dr. Wilson. Now you're claiming my murder as well. Also, they didn't put a period after doctor. I don't know what's up with that. I haven't killed anyone. Then concentrate and actually read the court record before you answer. I must say, you aren't instilling confidence, aren't instilling the court with much confidence here. Quickly give him the correct answer before he turns his gavel on you. Find the victim in the people section. We can't put the judge, which is sad. Eugene Mikotoba. No, that's not it.
Yes.
Yes. Why does he look like that? His eyes. Oh my god. Also, is it my screen or is it the game? I think it's the game. Do you guys see that dot on his forehead? I wonder, wait a minute. Maybe it's a dead pixel? There's no way to tell on OBS. I can't make the window bigger. It doesn't work like that. Yeah, it's just I can't tell. There's like 3 options. So it's not like a thing on the actual physical computer or the monitor. It's not, it could be a dead pixel. Although most of the dead pixels are at the bottom of the monitor. And they're not like dead pixels, they're like weirdly colored. I don't know how to explain it. And then it could be just the game itself looks so, but I can't see it in OBS. So I think it might be the monitor. The victim's name is Stop. You're just saying a random name that you came across in the court record, aren't you? How did you guess? It's blatantly obvious. Oh, they had wide-eyed look of bewilderment. Okay, so I said dead-eyed, but wide-eyed was what I was thinking of. Wide-eyed look of bewilderment. Okay, so that's when you say the wrong name. They just have that. But they had unique dialogue for the other 2. Interesting.
Yes.
The victim's name was Dr. John H. Wilson. Wait a minute. Is that a Sherlock Holmes thing? Because Watson is, maybe there's a connection. I don't know. I'm not a Sherlock Holmes guy. I don't know any of the names. That's a weird. Well, at least you can remember the name of an esteemed member of your own university. Dr. Wilson. Invited to Yume University 3 years ago. Indeed. Which is the reason why the case has such profound implications. He was a secret agent. The British Empire is at present our country's most valuable foreign ally. And as most of you will be aware, we have just signed a new treaty together after lengthy negotiations. There can't be anyone who hasn't heard of the Anglo-Japanese Treaty of Friendship and Navigation. So, dude, 2 imperial powers, Japan and Britain, came together. That's so bad. And yet, despite these delicate circumstances, the blood of an Englishman, gotta say that, of an Englishman has been spilt on our soil. You 2 are both undergraduates at the Imperial Yume University, are you not? Murdering a professor from the very institution that provides your education. Have you no honor? Oh, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Oh my God, they spelled honor with a U. Oh my God. I need to change the title. Complaining about British English. Why would, no, okay. Why would they use British English? I mean, see, but the problem is that's a stupid question. I know why they use British English. They still shouldn't have used British English. Here, so they shouldn't have used British English. I could be even more. Oh, okay. I'm gonna be even more. British English is inferior. Is inferior. Boom. Okay. Ugh. But I didn't do it. This case is coming under great scrutiny from our allies on the other side of the world. I feel like it's only like 3. Well, I was gonna say. I feel like it's only like a third of the way around the world. Maybe like 2/5. This court therefore wishes for a speedy resolution to this matter. In other words, our feeble government is scared of upsetting England's policymakers. They've now used the British Empire, Britain, and England all interchangeably. Which Britain and the British Empire are interchangeable. But I think... Yeah, I would say they're interchangeable. But I would say England is different. And you're a convenient and expendable scapegoat to blame for this crime. So that's why this trial has unusual peculiarities, is it? Exactly. Our government needs to convict someone as quickly as possible. All because the victim was an Englishman. Yes, Dr. Wilson was an Englishman. Okay, he's an Englishman. We've said it like 5 times now. But nationalities and treaties won't make any difference for me here. The fact is, I was there at the scene of the crime. Oh dear, look at the time. I'd better be going. All right, I'll see you later. I think I'll stay and enjoy this place a little longer. Good idea. After all, it's not every day you get to visit a high-class Western restaurant like this. I'm going to see an English customer then, partner. The British Empire. Wow, it's incredible to think. Wait. I've seen that man at university. Sure, he's visiting professor from Great Britain. I don't know his name, but still. I should go and say, wait a minute. I thought he said he'd heard the name a lot before. What is he talking about? I guess that was only after he became a victim. So I went over to the professor's table and introduced myself to Dr. Wilson. Why are they not using a period after doctor? That can't be a thing in British English. Are they just savages? Like what? Now then, let me pose the next question to you. Defendant Naruhodo. Yes, Your Excellency. How did this professor of medicine, Dr. John H. Wilson, lose his life? State before the court the cause of death. The cause of death? Well, obviously that was, Runosuke. Remember that in court. Every assertion must be backed up by evidence. By evidence? But how? Find the piece of evidence that shows the professor's cause of death and select present. So they changed this in this game. So before it was just questions, whereas now you're presenting evidence to answer questions. I mean, you were presenting evidence separate, but anyway, it's just not like text answers. Yes. The evidence that clearly shows the victim's cause of death is, of course, this. On what basis do you present this evidence? Well, because it was in the court record, of course. Slow down. Why did you pick that? Isn't there something more relevant looking? Why not just say more relevant? Why is it? I mean, now that you say that, I suppose. The fact that it looks relevant isn't to make it relevant. Pick the wrong piece of evidence again, and it won't be a mystery as to your cause of death. Yikes, he sounds, and looks deadly serious. Find the piece of evidence that shows the professor's cause of death and select present. Gunshot to the chest. The bullet did not pass through the victim's body. That's going to be important. Also, I'm like tired. I got like a little no sleep. I might take a nap and then come back to this. Well, according to this document, the victim suffered a why not just say hemorrhagic? Because it's a hemorrhage. Is that what it actually says? Death occurred a little after 2 p.m. was caused by loss of blood. Why not just... Okay. Hemorrhagic death due to gunshot trauma. Learn to read, you imbecile. See? That's the post-mortem report, I take it? Yes, yes. Sorry, that's right. That's the post-mortem report. In the West, a doctor dissects corpses to identify the cause of death in an autopsy. But here in Japan, a police officer merely inspects the body and draws conclusions that way. Oh, I see. As long as I'm not going to be tested on any of this. How would he not already know this? I don't understand. This is so-called photographic print of the scene of the crime. You can clearly discern scorch marks around the bullet hole produced by the powder explosion. In other words, we should assume that the victim was shot at close range. Thank you, counsel. The court will accept this modern scientific evidence into the record. Photograph of the victim has been entered into the court record. I'm like, I'm not tired because I've been up. I'm tired because I didn't sleep, if that makes sense. So that's a photographic print. Well, that's something I've never seen before. It's clearly superior to a drawing. The detail's incredible. Very well. I'm satisfied with your answers. Let us start the trial. Finally, an hour in, we're starting the trial. Certainly, Your Excellency. Oh, my God. So, without further ado, in order to better apprise the court with the facts of the case, the prosecution hereby calls its first witness, who was there at the scene of the crime when it happened. Oh, who's it gonna be? This is it, then. I think I may have worked out what the professor had in mind. The professor? You mean Dr. Mikotoba? Yes, clearly you're the defense lawyer today, not me. That doesn't mean... Well, I can still act as your assistant. Oh, stop. Oh. Oh my God. I needed that. I needed that. And that's why it's tagged ASMR, boys. I should be playing on keyboard. I don't know. This sounds better. Ah, of course. No, stop. When he was speaking with me before, he simply said, Kazuma Asogi must not be the defense lawyer in this trial. I still think he did it. And he's one of those guys who, like, he did it, but he feels bad and he doesn't want Kazuma to get fucked over because he killed someone. So he wants to make sure it goes on us. He really has been sticking his oar in, hasn't he? Maybe, but any help you can give me would be greatly appreciated, Kazuma. We don't need this guy's help. We played the first five main games. I haven't finished Edgeworth 2, so I need to do that. Well, my first piece of advice is rein in that crazy look of bewilderment and control. Do you, after a colon, do you make it capital? I feel like, I don't know if that, I mean, I don't think it's wrong, because if you did it with a list, it wouldn't be wrong. Run that crazy look of bewilderment and control. Well, you could rein in that crazy headman control of cold stares first. It's a butler. Dude, he has some nice hair. Not biased at all. Hosonaga. Satoru Hosonaga. I'm the head... So, should I be saying it Americanly? Hosonaga? No. Hosonaga? Should I... Hosonaga? Yeah, I'll go for that. I don't give a shit. Because it's too slow. It's like Hosonaga. Hosonaga. It's like Hosonaga. I'm the head waiter at a Western-style restaurant called La Carnival. La Carnival. My Spanish pronunciation is probably worse than my fucking Japanese. Dude, he's fucking sick. He has COVID. COVID. Ah! It's the Delta variant. Oh, no. Wear masks. What are you doing? He's unvaccinated. They don't have the vaccine technology. Are you all right? It's fine. It's just a scratch. It's a regular occurrence. Doesn't really bother me. He's been living with it. He has long COVID. He doesn't care. Well, it really, really should. As everyone knows, the capital's southeastern. You do not need a dash there. Quarter was developed for foreign visitors some years ago. Became a very fashionable district. It's become a variable fashion. How do I do that? It's become a variable fashion. It's become a very fashionable district now, full of hotels to accommodate overseas guests. Jesus fucking Christ, I'm illiterate. This grim crime occurred in one of the district's so-called restaurants, an Occidental eatery, 3 days ago. I don't know what that means. Occidental, relating to the countries of the West. You know what word this reminded me of? Oriental. But that's a canceled word. You can't say that. You can't say that. You can't say Occidental. You can't say Oriental. But it's the opposite. Right? Yeah. It's the opposite. It's the same ental. Oriental. Of, from, or characteristic of Asia. Oh, I guess you can only not apply to people. See, but I heard that Oriental rugs was also canceled. That you couldn't say that either. Relating. So, can you use it on people? Am I an Occidental? I don't know. I did. Everyone. I want the Wiktionary. Wiktionary will tell me if it's... Oh my god, this page is fucking huge. Oh, they give it in other languages, but that's not... Yeah, see also Oriental. Boreal, Austral. Oh, Boreal, from the north. Oh! Austral from the south. So it's there's four different, there's a directional thing. So we're the west, so we're Occidental, and then there's Oriental, and then there's Boreal and Austral. Okay. Wait, is that why it's called Australia? Because it's in the south? Oh my god. The more you know. Understood. I'm going to start calling myself an Occidental. I identify at... I identify as an Occidental. Understood, Hosonaga-san. You will kindly tell the court everything you can about the incident. Were they just not using... Oh, I guess they haven't been addressing each other. That's why. And no petty interjections from the aspiring lawyer boy, please. Oh, perspiring maybe, but aspiring? It was just after 2 p.m. Oh, that's not how you do p.m. p.m. is like capitals, no periods. Okay. Well, no. It's Latin, so that's not incorrect. It's just... The other way's better. We have few diners at that time of day. Lunchtime rush was over, and there were only 3 tables still occupied. That fits with my memory of it, too. Why does the 2 look different? Do you guys see that? The O's... Oh, no. It's the same. Why does it look weird? It's the same. Huh. There was hardly anyone else in that place. This guy is sick. He has cancer. Or what's the thing where you cough up blood? He was kicked in like the... He has internal bleeding. It was then that I was in the kitchen putting away crockery and cutlery. Really? You would hope that he doesn't get blood on everything. A gunshot rang out, so I hurried to the dining area to see what had happened. I found the victim, an English gentleman, slumped in his chair. And standing immediately beside him, gun in hand, was the accused university student. Hold on, let me clarify something here. While I did pick up the gun that I found lying on the floor beside the professor, I didn't shoot him. I believe I asked you to refrain from petty interjections. So he didn't say that you shot him, though, so... For now, we must quietly listen to the witness. Ugh. If I may confirm 1 point, waiter. They said waiter, not a capital. Doesn't make sense. Standing beside the victim with a gun in his hand was the same man we see here in court today. Yes, okay. Accused. Was there anyone else standing beside the victim? Oh, he's wiping it on his like napkin thing? No. There was no one else around the table but the deceased gentleman, deceased Englishman, and the university student. Huh? Wait. What did he just say? There was no one else around that table? What's the matter, Rinosuke? That's just not right. When I went over to Dr. Wilson to say hello, there was a woman sitting opposite him at his table. Women! It's always women. Really? That's not something the waiter could have missed. I've been warned about interjecting, but still, what should I do? Well, okay, first of all, he only said there was a woman when he arrived. Just a moment, please. Dr. Wilson wasn't alone that day. I'm sure of it. There was a lady sitting with him at the same table. Dear me, dear me. What are we going to do with you? With your blatant disregard for court proceedings, I'm beginning to wonder if you're not a fraud. Could it be that the accused, this mere student, is not a real lawyer after all? But I'm sure of what I saw. Hosonaga-san, is there any chance you're mistaken? Perhaps your memory of events is lazy. No. The deceased gentleman came to the dine alone. So this guy killed him then. Everyone who lies is the killer. But not really, but. So he was guys, this is what happened. He was poisoned, and if he has to lie to get the antidote. I actually have a rough plan of the restaurant as it was that day. Please have a look if you'd like to. We're gonna find a contradiction. So easily. Let me see. A sketch of the establishment's layout. Drawn by yourself, I presume. That's right. I'm afraid I used the back of my business card. It was a turbulent situation. Okay. $100 says we have to flip over the business card at some point. However, as you can see, the gentleman in question was seated alone. Well, you're clearly a very conscientious waiter. Thank you, sir. The court will take this plan and add it to the court record. Oh, well. Is there a problem? Hand the plan to the court officer at once. Of course. Here you are. Dude, okay, it's so obvious. Why would you offer up the card as evidence if you're gonna... It's not even in evidence yet. Oh. I jumped the gun just a couple seconds. What the fuck was that? Dude, I want to flip it over. There's gonna be like fingerprints or something. I don't know. I don't know if there's a contradiction given the current stuff we have. Oh, we can look at this. So he was... No, that doesn't contradict it. Black and white case. Isn't open and shut a better phrase? Yes, Your Excellency. If you admit your guilt at this stage, the court is willing to look mercifully upon you. Mercifully upon you. In other words, you may have some smaller reprieve in terms of your inevitable... Stop it. Stop. Can you stop? I need a better pop filter so much. In terms of your inevitable punishment. Call this waiter. As an unsworn witness, in order to explain the details of the case. Wait a minute. He's not sworn? What does that mean? But I must warn the defense. You're determined to pursue matters further in this trial. Prosecution has decisive evidence from sworn witnesses who were present at the scene of the crime. Does that mean sworn to tell the truth? What do you think I should do? Bro, you have to ask your friend if you want to defend yourself? What the hell? No! Pussy! You're chickening out. Unless the government is corrupt as shit, which, it is, but that's a separate, like, this is a video game world, so you don't have to worry about that. Professor Mikotoba. I just want to keep saying that name. Mikotoba, Mikotoba. I believe in your innocence and trust you. I'm pretty sure they're duty bound to prove that innocence regardless of the defense's actual innocence. And I don't know about any means necessary. Dude, I'm glad the friend. I'm gonna fall asleep. Indeed. Prosecutor Aouchi. Proceed. Oh, I can be a devil when I want to. That's what he said. Okay. I want to get to actual gameplay. Give me the thing I have to cross the image so I can think and not fall asleep. I really read that as that dumb fuck young mouth of yours will be silenced forever. The prosecution calls us next witnesses. I could fall asleep so easy. Oh my god. Witnesses, kindly state your names and occupations for the court. Yes, sir. The Great Nippon Imperial Army's Sergeant Iesa Nosa. Myself, I find employ as a purveyor of fine articles of antiquity from the effervescence of our nation, Nippon. And conduct my fair trade from Rasute, a humble premises. A humble premises in the second register. Curio Correcuta, at your service. An antique collector and a soldier. What an unusual pairing. Both of these gentlemen were present at the restaurants on the day in question. You must be the diners at the other table that the waiter mentioned. Myself, I habitually take tea of the most exquisite aroma at the establishment in question, always post-noon. Well, this is going to matter. And not infrequently, converse with interested parties regarding the curios with which I make my business. Converse with interested parties. Oh, okay. I was like, he was saying the opposite. Okay. And not infrequently converse with interested parties regarding the curios with which I make my business. Okay. He's an antique dealer. It sounds like he's a regular at La Carnival. Showing interest in antiques and tries to sell its wares to them. He obviously targets the lost carnival because it's a high-class restaurant with rich clientele. Right, I see. Although, to be honest, that sergeant looks more like hell. More like he'd be a seller rather than a buyer. Okay, I need to stop. This is not... I need to sleep. I was going to take a nap. And then I just didn't. And I need the nap. I'm not going to raid anyone. I'll come back in like a few hours. I'm just going to leave the game. I guess I should turn it off, but I don't... Because then my game time won't like run up. I want to just go lie down in bed. That would be so good. And I can't do that because I'm streaming. That's such a amount. Okay. BRB. I mean, like literally, it'll be like later, like soon. I mean, I could. For me, it's gonna be quick because I'm just gonna pass out because I'm tired. But whatever.